This goes so hard, even the odds go with it. That's how you know we lit.
This episode of not sponsored by Rockstar Energy Drink. Welcome, friends and fans, to the Cookie Mouth and Crunchy Show. I'm Mr. Cookie Mouth, aka D-Rockstar.
Are you back?
I'm back.
We are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Washington Commanders and the Indianapolis Colts.
Check.
I feel like we don't get this matchup a lot.
Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Wentz first play going right to the air.
Oh, like that?
I came through.
Oh, like that?
They were just trying to make second
Okay.
down, second and short.
Buckner, dude.
I see how we doing things.
More than it was.
I see how we doing things like
Pressing
that.
up on it and
Check,
forcing
check.
the incompletion.
Check. Check on that sucker.
To throw again on second down. Wentz.
Oh, man.
Brought down by the Colts. Wentz and the Commanders staring down a third and long now after that sack. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
What?
Let's go.
That's some bullshit.
Let's go.
That was overthrown. Computer love. Chord boy. Shit.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Check. That's what I'm talking about. Woo. Check.
To throw is Wentz.
Get it. Whoop.
Just lobbing them in.
Check.
They're going to get this down.
Gotta switch my game plan.
Check.
That's a great example right there to remind everyone.
Tiggity tank.
Quarterback Charles, nice play to escape the pocket and get his offense into the red zone with a first down.
Defensive coaches losing their mind on that play because they knew about his mobility.
He was cooking.
And they preached it all week long. If he gets outside the pocket, find receivers in your area and cover them. Otherwise, plays like that will continue to result.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Wentz. Sliding out of the pocket. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Wentz and the Commanders staring down a third and long now after that sack.
That was some Tootie.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, no, he did not do that.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage.
What was that?
Especially not this
What
close
was
to the
that?
goal line. The windows are
Did you
so
see
tight,
that, Mark?
you just don't want to force it in there 'cause it could be tipped up
Oh
and
my
picked off.
God, bro! Did you see that?
He ran the wrong way.
Oh. That's brutal right there.
Now you got a decision.
Oh, that was brutal. Effing brutal. Ah. And that sack is what really killed me. Yeah. That sack was major, major. Oh.
That's gonna kill you.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Oh, no!
And this
Oh.
is no good. He missed it.
It had the mustard.
Made a scoreless game.
Wow.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Oh, good D. Good D. Oh, my God. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Son of a gun, you. God dang it.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Come on now. Stop it.
He'll get a nice
Stop.
chunk
Oh,
there on the
hell
first
no.
down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
You guys had me behind the line.
I know.
Smiling after that play because you certainly
That was
got
some
them
B.
guessing now. 2nd and short. Could they just hand it off for no
Or it just looks like that because my offensive line pushed you guys back so far.
shot downfield.
Don't say so.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And slow
What happened
going
that
there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. But not much on that
Time we
run.
could have done better.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Here's Foles. Buying time.
Get up. Yeah! That's what's up.
He's taken down.
That's what's up.
Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Good job,
The
D.
home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
Woo!
Yeah.
At the 3-yard line, a beauty.
That was a wowzer.
That's an absolute
Okay.
punt.
Wow.
Inside the 5-yard line, absolutely ideal.
That
From
was,
that position,
oh!
you're able to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5.
That's
Superb.
dinger there,
Out there,
buddy.
set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Back near the goal line, here's Wentz. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line.
Thank you.
It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side.
3rd and inches.
Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Oh, fudge! Oh!
You got to think, Charles, that
Are
was
you
on the
kidding me?
quarterback, 'cause everybody was up
Yeah,
at the line
dude.
of scrimmage.
Keep
He
doing
was
that to
on
yourself.
the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there.
Why you gotta be like that?
And either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
On 3rd down, here's Gibson. And he is
Wow.
going to lose yardage here. This defense not budging. Back-to-back
Bad
carries of
fuck,
just 2
man.
yards.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Horrible clock management. Oh, what?
We're scoreless after one.
That was
Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2.
Oh, my God.
Here's Tressway now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone.
We're coming in.
And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Rodgers on the return. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Just got to do better.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score, second quarter as they come up on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact.
I thought there was some passing interference there, but I'm not a ref.
And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
4th down now after a loss of 2.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And look at this. It's a fake.
Come back.
And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
It does not pay off.
Without even asking, without even looking in your direction that you
I feel like a horse's patootie.
Oh, I wish you would look, Brandon, because I was actually thinking this would be the perfect time for a fake.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. This deep in your own territory, look, I'm all for being unconventional. That part's cool, and I get it. But this deep, I just don't think it was the right time to make that call.
On 2nd and 12, Wentz.
What?
This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas.
That is shameful.
Down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 33 yards that time.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. One more time with Gibson. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. 1st and goal, no gain. 2nd and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball 3rd time, but I think it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
3rd down, goal to go from the 8. Call it a gain of 5, but still a decent ways from the end zone now on 4th and goal. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the 2nd quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet?
No fucking
Your 2-point
word.
conversion plays. Because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game. You have more like 6 or 7.
It's like that.
Because that's essentially what you're going for right now. That spot of the field, call one of those and go get 6.
After the made field goal, here's Sly to kick this one away. And that that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
On a first down.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
You've had some exceptional defense.
Now Foles, rolling to his right.
Damn.
Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Foles. Flushed out right.
Yeah.
He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the
Foolish.
He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was
But
going to do
brave.
with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Being chased out left. And they'll getting this one all the way down.
That was a Campbell.
20. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down. Now Wentz. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. And he is going to lose yardage here. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
You're pretty quiet. Cool as a cucumber.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. In motion comes the tight end left.
Riddled.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Now Wentz. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Terry McLaurin as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders would extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Flush to his right. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging, because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach, because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
So after the INT, here's Wentz, eluding the pressure right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Now a play fake. Wentz. He'll buy some time right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Wentz and the Commanders staring down a 3rd and long now after that sack. They'll drop to throw. And the ball is knocked out, and the Colts pick it up. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. So potentially a turning point here in the third quarter as that swings the door back open just a bit.
Yeah, they're still down 2 scores, but I do think we're at that point in the game where you're going to reach for the football whenever possible. You're going to hear the coaches scream from the sidelines, tackle him, second guy in, tackle the ball.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On the draw is Taylor. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll drop this down to Taylor. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it here just past the 25. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
It's hard to believe you have nothing to say through all this.
Not for the quarterback to just throw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is, you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercepted. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone. From the 31, Wentz. He's got Gibson on the out route. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 13 yards there and a Washington first.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Michael Pittman, 41 yards. And the Colts are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Foles will look to throw. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Throwing on first is Wentz. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Zaire Franklin. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They'll look to throw here.
Get him. Get him.
Yes! Time tonight. It's an interception.
What happened to you? I couldn't hear anything you said. You were out, you were blacked out for like half the game.
No, I was just focused.
Getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
It was Quiddy Pay who made the stop coming off the edge. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Well, right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses are finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion force there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
Now Wentz on 3rd down.
No, man. No, man. No. Come on. God. Man, we are. Come on.
Then a game.
What in the A? Come on. Jeez.
It's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks.
Come on.
The team that has this defense.
What are we doing?
Up at the 31 after a game, maybe a yard.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
2nd down, another run with Taylor.
What? Did he almost get up?
I thought so.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
More than minimal.
A third down now. Those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. This one completes Alec Pierce. And oh, he's just going to be short here. Barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
That's baloney.
Let's go.
Baloney.
Oh, let's go, defense.
Man.
Let's go. Let's go.
And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Once more, Gibson. And once again, this Colts defense stops him behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Now Wentz.
Oh, P.I.
Incomplete.
P.I. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because
Crazy.
they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock. Really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely
What a defensive game.
And sweat it out on the sideline.
And here's Rodgers on the return. That's a 49-yard punt, 8 though on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt.
That was bad.
To erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. From the gun, it's Taylor. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
The Colts on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. He'll drop to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Try it here. He's back to throw. He finds
rip it out! Rip it out!
And he is going to have the Colts first down as this defense cannot come up with a play that they need. In fact, they surrender a big chunk. 17 yards there on 4th down.
Bullshit. Oh, straight fucking pussy mother.
Or was it clutch?
The handoff. This is Taylor.
No!
76 yards rushing for him as he's carried it 16 times. Back to throw. Over the middle, going to be caught here by Mo Alley Cox.
Okay.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10 on the handoff. Taylor. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Go
2
now.
yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Let's go.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Back to throw.
Yes!
Across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
What? Wow. I didn't intercept it?
No.
Oh.
Charles, what a big drive late in the fourth quarter.
I was like, why are you so excited?
Normally, you're really excited if
I thought I intercepted the ball.
I was wondering what was going on. I was like, all right, I guess he's happy he gets the clock, like he gets some time on the clock.
Yeah, I'm happy about that too. But oh, that was funny. Okay. That was close.
Keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here.
Hey, that's just the kind of stand-up player you are. You even root for the other team.
They'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right,
so
let's go. All right, we're down by 2 right now.
As a former DB,
down by 2.
Changes there around the goal line on a 2-point.
What a game.
As far as how you're defending.
Man, his defense is tough. I gotta get field goal range.
Really on the line of scrimmage. Put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space. Because
that was crazy.
let a guy catch one in front of you.
I don't know. It's not good foreshadowing, though. Or is it just he's just hustling?
The Washington offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to.
He's got a man.
What? That was a good one. That was clutch.
36 yards on the play.
Oh, man, that's good with the green.
And wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
A handoff running left is Gibson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown.
I don't think this is
Well, there's an example of patience being
guaranteed.
rewarded. Ran the ball on 1st down and got stuffed. Most people would scream, throw the ball here. In this situation, they stayed with their roots, stayed with running the football, and they got rewarded.
And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. Into the wind. This is for the win.
Oh!
Wide left. It's no good. And a tough finish to this one.
They robbed me.
What a game.
I got robbed.
Pretty good
I got
distance
effing
field goal. It
robbed.
wasn't a chip shot, but still. That one's
Are you saying it's a best-of-3 situation?
It is, and I know that he missed that
Wow.
one. And they walk off the field, and obviously
Oh,
they
my
don't
God.
worry about themselves. They just
That was a good game.
But this
Oh,
is
my
where the
God.
proficiency
That
of
was
kickers
effing
actually comes back and hurts
crazy.
them because they've gotten so good.
Oh,
that we
my
expect them to make
God.
just about
Lots of
every play.
defense.
And we forget that's still a long
cannot
field goal attempt.
And so much pressure there at the end of the game. It's one of those situations, unfortunately, where you're either the hero or you're the GOAT.
And what you also hope is that you've built up equity with your team by making a whole lot of big kicks before so that the occasional miss doesn't hurt you going forward.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation.
Not good on the stats.
Sports. With that, we say good night from Kansas City.
Wow.
Are we doing another?
That was the crunchiest bullshit I've ever seen.